Do we want to put our Doran deck together? Seems to the kind of deck where there is no really planning. You just need to put creatures at an attack. That might be nice for finishing this daily. Eggcorn! Thank you very much for that follow and welcome to Shake the Box family. We're very happy to have you here. You play Magic? Do ya play Magic? You're biased? I mean, I'd be happy to see it in here. They did do like a space-themed set, which was pretty fun. Wait, we could have a land as a... My commander is currently a plains. I didn't think about this. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It's a 6/6 that costs 6. It has vigilance. It doubles the amount of tokens you generate. I'm sorry, it triples the amount of tokens you generate, right? When it dies, it shows back up as a land that only costs 3 to make it turn back into a creature. As long as we attack with 3 or more creatures. That might be a fun thing to build around. Ba-boo-deep-doop-da. Doran besieged by Tim. Okay, we need to figure out an efficient way to search for cards that have greater toughness than strength. Could we do toughness greater than POW? Man, like, it looks like it would work because we have POW and toughness as things, and greater than. I like equals is same as smiley face. Poopies. That would have been a very convenient way for us to search here. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta pee. Delicious tacos. All right. So, oh, hey, what's going on, Muffin? Live and drink, Big Bear. Right? You always want to take some extra time for tacos. I guess we can just quickly eyeball. Like, we're just looking for big numbers on the right, small numbers on the left. Like, a difference of 2 is just not a big enough difference. Oh, wait. There we go. We just want creatures for right now. We'll worry about spells later. What are you gonna have? What are you gonna eat? What's going on? Come on! What's for dinner? Like, I have a couple of cards in mind, but... Here we go. Oh! See, because of how you started, you're like, I gotta bounce. It's just a poke tonight. I'm like, oh, just poking, and you're moving on. But you said, since I know you'll ask, but yes, now I realize, Poke Bowl. Some nice poke. Well, I hope you enjoy your poke. A difference of 2? I guess if the effects are nice, right? While saddled, though, we know walls are going to be good, but those are all defenders, but it turns them into super defenders. There we go. 2 out of 5. A little flying action's nice. Like, small flyers that become better flyers is good. Other creature control get +1/+0. Snag you. The walls of Ba Sing Se are going to be really good. But that's like one of the few cards I could think of that are going to be easy to find. I think we just kind of have to wander about. Ally spells. With a little perseverance. But do we think that would be faster than just like scrolling to the right? That's like the main question, is we're just looking for ease, less friction. Like we could do power 1, toughness, well, what we would say is our bare minimum, toughness 3, a difference of 2. It's only a difference of 1, really. No, it's a difference 2. Like 1, 3, and then 1, 4, 1, 5. I guess we could do 0 first. Ooh, 2, 5. 0, 5. Oh, 0, 5. And it's gonna boost everybody based on number of creatures. That's good. 2, 4. That's right. It will accept greater than for toughness. Let's finish my journey through the white. We're already up to 5 mana, so there's not gonna be too much left here. Ooh, 4, 7. 1, 4. 4, 7. Not even looking at the cards, just gonna grab. Curious Colossus is just nice board clear. For 8. And we're in black already. What, we have 3 colors to go through, right? White, black, and green. Okay. How best to do this? I guess since we are done with white for now, we'll say black and green. And we're looking for... We'll have to just keep on doing searches, though. I still think it might just be easier just to scroll to the right. We'll have to do a search for one set, and then another set, and another set, another set. Constantly changing the power. Yeah, power 1, toughness 3, and then we have to do it again with power... I guess we would start at 0. And then work our way up. Until we hit power 3, and then we have to up the toughness to greater than 5. I think I'm just gonna scroll. Not that far. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, because I put in the word POW? Devoured a flamethrower burger after my workout. Supper was going to be salad, but damn if that thing obliterates any interest in food. Flamethrower burger. I am unfamiliar. we'll figure out what the creatures we're grabbing do later. Let's just grab things quickly that represent our desires here. Two three's not good enough. I think green's gonna be where we find most of this, most of the action we're looking for. A double burger, they drown in buffalo sauce. I do love buffalo sauce. Boop, 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 bop, da. Man, black has a lot of higher power, lower health totals than anything else. Saw that board clear. We'll probably grab that later. All right, green. Show me what you got. Zero 2, 0 4. 0 2. 1 3, a 0 4. 0 2. 0 3. 1 3. 1 3 0 3. 1 3. 1 3. Man, 1 3 is common. You turn into a creature at 5 5. 1 4 is nice. A couple of those. One 3. Two 4. Not as good as it was when they first brought it out. Back then, they went nuts with the hot sauce. What, are they holding back now? They holding out on you? I think this is a deck where we're going to want to have as many tutors in here as we can possibly figure out how to shove in here. They make it so white people don't complain. Hey, some of us like hot sauce. What about us? 1 3. 1 4. 1 4. You know, this is filled up quickly. I think we're gonna be okay. And artifacts, thank you very much. 0 2. Thopters are a good idea. Thopters are a very good idea. Normally, Thopters are garbage, and you have to figure out a fun way to make them work. This is one of those situations. And the one that we're gonna want our tutors for, that's right, it's the walls of Ba Sing Se. That's what we really want to build around as much as possible. Alright, what kind of cards do we have that would make us some Thopters? Do I not have any Thopter generating cards? I guess in this color spectrum, it's not too surprising I don't have much. A Manadork Thopter, that is a common. That's a nice one to grab. Advanced filter. What do I currently have my advanced filter on? Just creatures. That's right, we could find some spells that do Thoptery work. Let's drop the creature filter. Well, that actually didn't change much. Like, I don't want 1/1 Thopters, I want 0/2 Thopters. And I think we've gotten all the Thopters we can get of that particular variety. Ornithopter and Ornithopter of Paradise. Alright, let's drop Thopter. Let's reset our filter. Turncraft off. There we go. You've thopped your last Thopter! So that's every creature we have. With the kind of stats we're looking for. Your word hint, Taco, is... It's on screen at this very moment. You could see the word of the day right now. We do want a board clear, so we'll take Rise of Susan. But I would like to search my library specifically for a creature. Legendary creature card. The Walls of Ba Sing Se are a legendary creature. So we'll take the Seriama. Search my library. Basic land. Basic land, basic land, basic land, basic land. So, search library, basic land. Oop, search library for a creature card. Whatever search your library for creature cards we have, we'll just throw them in here. Search your library for 2 cards, creatures, different names. That's not bad. Nature's Rhythm, that would require us to have 10 mana to find it, so probably not that one. Search the top 30 library for a card. Grab a couple of removals that just happen to be here. And I think we're good at this point. Okay. Huh. Actually, the difference between its power and toughness. Doesn't say it's base power and toughness, right? So if we do... There's another Doran? I've got the Book of Doran. Is it in Arena? Unless it has a different name. Tree of Perdition. Yeah, he's already in the deck. We went through all the creatures. I'm thinking we do a search for auras that add toughness. You might need butt effects. Explain yourself. We're looking for +0 plus a bunch. Might have some equipment that would work here too. Oh. Congregation. I can't tell if you're suggesting a card or you're just saying the words. +0 +2. Grab that. Enchantland. Also exile something. That's nice. Let's grab that. I had someone leave a match before any cards were played. That's fun when that happens, right? Alright, so that was us looking for auras. Let's jump into equipment that might add. We're in just artifacts. He didn't like his mulligan. Okay. We have 114 cards in here. These are all the creatures, auras, and equipments that will help us make poo-poo UFO. Make us creatures that have better toughness than power. We're gonna have to start winnowing this down a bit, but let's just finish putting stuff in here. Why are you blinking at me? Card sleeves. Sure. I'll put a card sleeve on here. I don't know why you're yelling at me. That one. Their command tower in there. Arcane Signet. Put Avatar's Wrath in there, Beyond the Quiet. Already got Rise of Sozin in there. Kaya's Wrath, just in case. Bovine Intervention. Radiant Smite. Just a couple of tools. What else do we want in here? The whole idea, big health, low attack turns into bigger health, bigger attack. Assault formation. Alas, I don't have any wild cards, so we can't do assault formation. Ancient lumber nut. Hmm. That's a craftable we could toss in here. Bedrock tortoise. Bedrock tortoise is a hard word to spell. We'll just put bedrock down. Can't craft them. Felithar. Can't craft you either, unfortunately. The Hotly Planeswalker. Hotly Radiant Champion. Or this one. That's a craftable. Man, if we have the Walls of Busting Say out, that -3 is gonna be really funny. Tapestry wood. Nice. Okay, we gotta start, the winnowing. 24 cards must go. Obviously, the Wall's been busting, say ain't going nowhere. Flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, indestructible. It is very expensive at 8. We're gonna make, over here, this is what we're thinking about cutting. Whenever another creature controlled power 2 or less enters, you gain 1 life and draw 1 card. I don't know, we'll consider it. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Gain 1 life for each of those creatures. Like, really pricey stuff. That's an easy one. Like, we have what we want in the pricey department. Like, if I'm gonna be spending 8, I want it to be on the Walls of Ba Sing Se. Put up to 1 target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Flying and haste. Toss you over there for now. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you control a blue creature. No crafting. But, like, you're an easy removal. A lot of the value for you is not gonna happen without blue. We want to keep our tutors. This is a nice boost in the late game. When this creature enters, each opponent loses X life, and you gain X life, where X is the number of colors among permanents you control. 3? It's a 5. Only has a difference of 2. So this is functionally a 5/7 for 5 mana. That's still a maybe. We'll put it in the maybe pile. Obviously, the trees are all pretty good for this. That's a nice one. Whenever another creature control with power 2 or less enters, put 2 +1/+1 counters on that creature. That's not bad. Scry 1. That's going to be a 6/9. Return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. Create a 3/1 white spirit creature token with flying. mean, that's gonna be a 5/8 with flying. That's not bad. Board clear. I like you. Buried in the garden is nice. Death Sprout, 2 black and a green. Might be a little bit, it also gets me mana. We'll keep it. This destroys and lets me get more mana. We want anything like this that specifically interacts with the disparity between power and toughness. Another board clear. I mean, I need how many? 23? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 so far? Yeah. We gotta be a little aggressive. Gain life equal to a number of colors among permanents you control. Tree of Perdition obviously stays. My god, could you imagine? We get this out on turn 4, we haven't done damage yet. A 25/50 tree. Oh, wait. I'm gonna need folks that remember card names well. There are a few cards that let defenders attack as if they are not defenders. That is something we probably want. Whenever you gain or lose life during a turn, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Thought Weft is good. 2/5 is pretty nice. Draw a card, create a... Oh, sacrifice a land. Blech. Whenever this creature attacks while saddled, it gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of mounts you control. I mean, that flying and lifelink is nice. The rest of the card doesn't matter. You're good. I like the reach on you. Legolas is nice too. Play an additional land. Look at the top 6 cards of your library. Reveal a creature card. Mana value less than or equal to the number of lands you control. Put it in the battlefield. The rest in the bottom of the library in a random order. This is a... I like the 1/4. The concern here is if we pass by the walls of Ba Sing Se, we're putting it at the bottom of the library. Additional lands is also nice. Discard a card. If you do, search your library for a creature card. That's also nice. It has bigger toughness than power. If that happens, just concede. Each opponent loses 1 life, you gain 1 life. I mean, 1/4 is a really nice number to see. 2/4 is not good enough. 1/3 flying is fine. Remove a token, draw a card. That's pretty good. Mobilize 3 with vigilance 0/4. Hell yeah. And then the 2-drops, which is the bulk of the deck. A 3/6 for 2, if you think about it. 4/8 for 2. Yeah, this is where the value's coming from. Ornithopter's good. Mirror Shield, Gleaming Barrier. Mill 4 cards. Honestly, don't want to do any milling. If evidence was collected... Mana Dork is nice. Another mana dork. No milling. Some more mana dorkage. I don't want to do any milling. Me when the king increases grain taxes. Whispering snitch. Gotta cut something. Rats you control have menace. Create a rat. Sacrifice creature opponent loses 1 life. You gain 1 life. +1 +0. Lifelink as long as you control another fairy. Alright, without even looking at what we put in the maybes, we'll just cut them. Alright, 4 more cards gotta go. A far more reasonable number. Most of them should be creatures. I don't think we have much in the way of card draw at the moment, which might be something we want to consider adding. We're gonna use ye old Google for this one. Magic the Gathering cards to let defenders attack as if they weren't defenders. We already looked up assault formation, right? Yeah. Wakestone Gargoyle. Not an arena, I guess. Wait, hold on. Do I have any filters on? No. No, I don't. Warmonger's Chariot. Bulwark. So on a turn, target creature with defender gains haste, can attack as though it didn't have defender, and assigns combat damage equals to toughness. Yep, that's a good one. That's our last craft of uncommon, though. Ah, crap. This is equipment. We probably should have crafted this one. Whoopsies. Damn. We're gonna have to remember this. Remember Warmonger's Chariot. No Rolling Stones. No arcades. High alert. I used up all his wild cards. No animate wall. No whole clade. Well, we got one in there. Five cards must die. Let's consider, we have Curious Colossus. We're going to count that as a board clear. Rise of Sozin's a board clear. Like, we probably don't need that many. And we have a quite a few in here, if I recall. So we have 2... 3... 4... 5 board clears. Let's cut Kaya's Wrath. No, not craft. Cut. So that's 1 down. We'll keep Rise of Sozin because it's a board clear. It lets us remove a threat from their library or their graveyard or their exile pile. Depending on what deck they're playing, that's a fun one. There are a few combo decks you run into where it's like, all right, let's get rid of the piece they keep on taking out of the graveyard over and over again. And Curious Colossus is a good body. And it doesn't clear the board, but it removes all the activated and abilities of their creatures, which is nice. And the Avatar one is good as well. I might even say we take out Beyond the Quiet. We have a lot of tutelage in the deck. Rather than removing stuff, I'm just going to add more stuff. Why not? Another crafting game? God, crafting games. I just can't get away from them. I just can't get away from them. Yeah. Enduring Innocence might be a nice one. It doesn't work power and toughness wise, but let's consider how many creatures we have with power or toughness 2 or less that would let me draw a card, right? 1. 2. 3. 4. It's most of them. It's a lot of cards. It's a lot of cards. Enduring Innocence is, like, kind of perfect here. And if it dies, it becomes an enchantment, which is pretty great. Wait a minute. I know the board clear we want. And sure, we'll put Inspiring Commander back in there whenever power... Alright, and he works that way too. He's expensive, but it's a good idea. Why don't we just take the one that says... Choose a number between 0 and 10 and kill everything. We could just say, alright, everything with 3 or more, and all of our stuff stays alive, and we kill all of their stuff. Expel the Interlopers is... the ideal board clear for us. Toxic Deluge. -X, -X. That would be a good one too. But we don't have it, and the one we just grabbed is very similar in its controlled effect. Alright, I think we're happy with the cards that are here. We just need to get rid of 8 of them. Ornithopter's a 0 drop. We don't want to get rid of that. That's a nice one. +1/+1 counter and target creature, and you gain 1 life. I think we can get rid of Frog Druid here. Well, actually, a 1-drop that will be a 2/4, and it puts a +1/+1 counter on either itself or someone else. That's actually surprisingly good. This only costs 1? I guess because it is a 0/2. That's why. That's how to do it. Base power 4 and gains trample. Don't even need that base power 4 part. destroy target enchantment. We won't control another fairy. The flying is nice. I don't want to get rid of too much flying. Maybe we keep all the mana dorks? Mana dorks are good. They're extra good in this deck. Airbend target permanent, draw a card. I think maybe this is the one I'll... Need to have a creature out to get max value. Yep. Yee. Target attacking creature without flying gains flying. Four more to go. We have a few enchantments. Not a lot. 7 enchantments. I mean, we don't really have a lot of target things. I think we could ditch Legolas. Adding double strike is always good. Ditch you. Do we keep Death Sprout? 2 cards gotta go. Five, 9 for 5 mana. I think that's one we could ditch. I think we can get rid of you. All right, we have a basic version of the deck right now. Now to add some good lands to it. Up. I should really put this in the other token decks we have that I haven't thought about putting it in. A Vendo would be hard to use. We have a lot of zero power. So no Avendo. All right. Only for creature spells, you say? Think we could swing that. What was that? Secret tunnel. I think we're good here. Keep my tree boy. Keep that one. I don't understand why select companion just shows me the one bird here and not all of the other companions. What happened there? Whatever, doesn't matter. I've like customized other decks to have other little buddies. Alright, let's try out the deck we just slapped together. Pressing QQ. If you QQ some more. Gold sidekick. Got a little mana dorkage as well. Yeah. Man, golden sidekick could do some fun work for us. Temple of Malady. I should consider more of the signets in my decks. We already have Avatar's Wrath, which is nice to see here. Yep, Command Tower's in here. Man, Rhystic Study is so annoying. I will pay it. Man, I would like to get Mobilize 3 going. Fine, you get to draw one extra card, you monster. I should make my own Rhystic Study. Up. Go get him, boys. Fuck. That works pretty good. Did that count as attacking, though? Did I get my progress? Yeah. That worked out pretty well. Menace, Ward, discard a card when this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature and opponent controls. Why do I want to put a +1/+1 counter on my enemy's creatures? You're a weird one, Mr. Saboteur. Light, sick fools, all suns eventually set. Claim, let's try it again. Yeah, I'm sure there's something in there. Like, there are cards that say stuff like, give target permanent to opponents. And you're like, why would you want to do that? And that's because there are cards that you, when you draw them and you get them in a booster pack, it's like, every turn take 3 damage if you have this creature in play. It's like, why would I ever play that creature? It's because you want to give it to your opponent. But it requires another card to see it ever pay off. Arcane Signets, 2 mana to play it, so we got all 3, and then, yep, that's enough to get the commander out. Mirror Shield is nice. And Assemble the Team means we could find something nice to put on the table as well. What we had last round was very good. Hopefully we can get a similar situation going. Oh, time's really besieging me. Do. Looking at my land, are you? I want to look up the side-by-sides for, like, I'm sure there's a list somewhere. But, like, here are all the... Am I like the art? I like the art, too. These are the Final Fantasy lands. I want to see the side-by-sides for the Spider-Man cards and the bland name cards. The gilded goose. Good old growth spiral. Expel the interlopers! Just 7 damage. It's no big deal. No big deal. Like, would this be, what's his face, the lizard guy? I mean, 8 mana is a big ass for the Walls of Blessing say at this particular moment, but... Oh, we have the 5. And we know that'll pair well with other cards that will be drawn. Really? Alright. That was Peter Parker's Spider-Man right here, huh? Alright. And that's Spider-Man fighting the Falcon, I guess. Fa, fa, fa. Ooh, the Tarrasque. Aww. Doran, no! He was so besieged by time. That's a very, very specific removal, yes. Anything that has more than 3. Thank you. Yeah. You're right, you're right. I was saying I want the Balls of Bossing Say, but if they're not here, we'll just grab a little protection. Bang! Because we're at 7 mana. Walls of Bossing Say are 8. I guess technically we also we need the Defender's Can Attack card. That way we could do 30 damage. And he's back! Well, this gets me the mana I need. What's that? Exile somebody? Bye. Your life total can't change. You gain protection from everything. All perms of control phase out. That's a nice one. I mean, why not, right? Worst case scenario, he's gonna attack me with 2 of his guys and that just gets defenders out of the way. If he enwebs something scary, just make it all go away. I should have taken some card draw instead of Avatar's Wrath, but that enweb ability means if he has something scary in hand, it's just going to be on the table for free. There's a card that makes you skip your upkeep, and that has an amazing interaction with Teferi's Protection. Oh yeah? Tell me more. Ba, ba, ba. Their stuff doesn't phase back in because phasing happens during the upkeep. That's very funny. Oh, Mother of Runes. How I hate you. God damn it. So far, I'm pretty happy with our Doran deck. Like, there are some cards we could definitely have in here that would make it better, but it works. Alright, 6 more creatures need to attack, and then we're good. Just permanently phased things on the table. The boggarts of Shadowmoor, ravenous and violent. Oh, Gitrog! Where's Krath? He's gonna love Gitrog. Alright. Functionally 3 mana in hand. And ideally we'll draw more, because everything else costs 4 or more. Your word hint is... your first word hint is, it's on screen. Like, you could see the word of the day on screen right now. Your second word hint is, it is not a word that you would read. It's not text. It is an object. Get rogged. Alright, we just need to pull 1 more mana and we're good to go. I was hoping for mana that would come in untapped, but this is fine. Arena client for playing card video game Chris. I am a client for playing video game. The time has come. The poo-poo UFO ain't so poo-poo now, is it? With power 2 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. Like, if they kill Doran, we're gonna let it sit in the graveyard, then we're gonna play Slumbering Walker, we're gonna get it back in the battlefield for free. Just you attack, bud. No, everyone will attack. Has all the get rocks. Gitrog's a rough one. We're definitely want to get rid of Gitrog quickly here. Now hold on a sec. Gets +X+X, so it should have gotten 1, 2, 3. Ba, ba. Sorry, Gitrog, we want to make sure things don't get out of hand here. Oh no. It's on screen right now, yes. Steamer. Ba, ba, ba. Sad sack. Ba, 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 ba. 4, that's 5. Alright, next attack phase. As long as they don't concede before I get the chance to attack, we should be completing our daily. Should be being ball pit by now. I will be, like, right after this round. This should be my daily done. Don't you try and kill yourself. Don't concede. Don't concede, please. Please. Just watch how quickly we're gonna do this. I'm gonna go real fast. I promise. Good game. I'll attack, go. That better count as attack! That better count! Yeah! Great Foes Druid. Fear of burning alive. Nice. One hell of a daily. It takes you 4 hours to complete. I mean, we spent a lot of time making new decks. Like, the goal wasn't necessarily do the daily. The goal was make a bunch of decks, have some fun. And then after that, I was like, alright, let's get this daily out of the way. The problem is people concede so easily. And a lot of my decks don't win through lots of little attacks, they win through, like, heavy hits. So it took a little while, but we got there. Alright. We'll open one celebratory pack, and then it's ball pit time. Do I want a mythic or a normal pack? I feel like the last time we opened a mythic pack... Alright, we're gonna do a little math real fast. Just real quick, like. Lauren Eclipsed. mythic rares craft. How many mythic rares do we not own? 1, 2, 4. There are 4 mythic rares that we don't have. In the rares department, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're just gonna get a normal pack. There's still a chance we'll get a mythic rare. But if we take a mythic pack, we're just gonna get a repeat. Yeah, Ball Pit's update dropped, so I'm very excited. Ball Pit's a great game. Alright, we got one of our wild cards for uncommon, that's nice. All repeats in the commons and uncommons, and in the rare department? Hey, we got one we needed. Sunderflock. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the greatest mana value among elementals you control. When this creature enters, if you cast it, return all non-elemental creatures to their owner's hands. Like, I'm doing the black-white elemental god as a commander. I wonder if we have enough elementals to make an elemental deck? I feel like that would need to be... Let's just take a look at elementals. I'm not gonna make a deck right now. I'm just curious. Elemental. Boo, bop, yeah, dip, doo. All right. There's a lot of elementals. At least a lot of blues, not as many blacks. A lot of reds, decent number of greens. Oh. I've been wanting to do something with Gravetide. I feel like Muldratha would be a fun graveyard deck. Just take every single thing that has mill, huck it all in there, and we just play from there. Play a land and a permanent spell of every type from the graveyard. That would be nice. It's a 3-color. Plenty of options there. Yigra. Neato. Alright.